Greetings to all Southern Cameroonians on Ground Zero and across the entire world. This is King Agent. Ambazonian fighters in Batibo took out the life of Pastor Tanjoh Christopher. Pastor Tanjoh Christopher decided to question the generals why they had to force the locals to give them money, and because of that the pastor was shot in his leg and he bled to death. Another innocent Anglophone killed because of the revolution. Because the leaders of Southern Cameroonians are so incompetent, leaders like Dr. Sako, who steal money to build house in Southern Cameroon while there's a war going on, a war that he's supposed to be leading. Because of leaders like Dr. Ayabacho, who claims to have the strongest military, but his military cannot attack the basis of La Republic military inside Southern Cameroon. They'll rather go after innocent people and demand money. The country is wretched, poor, people are suffering. The people are caught in between a war between La Republic de Cameroon and Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia, and they don't know how they're going to survive. Yet the soldiers who claim they are fighting for independence for all Southern Cameroonians demand money from the suffering people of Southern Cameroon. And when a pastor decides to question the reason for asking for the money, he gets shot and in the process get killed. You see, if Dr. Sako had utilized the money from my trip to Boya wisely, and guns were bought for the soldiers in Southern Cameroon, being well equipped and funded, things like this will not be happening. But because our own leaders are so greedy, so selfish, only think about themselves and don't care about the people, they do whatever they have to do to survive, even at the backs of the suffering people of Southern Cameroon. My trip to Boya would have helped a lot in this revolution, but poor leadership and power-hungry leaderships destroy this revolution and are destroying this revolution. Many innocent people will be killed over nothing. Meanwhile, the main focus or the main tasks for this revolution is to demolish, destroy, obliterate the military forces of La Republic de Cameroon inside Southern Cameroon. But that's impossible because the soldiers in Southern Cameroon and Ambazonia are not well equipped, cannot handle the forces of La Republic within their counties or within Southern Cameroon. So now the Ambazonian soldiers are left with forcing the people to pay money in order to sponsor the war. This is just wrong in multiple ways, because the diaspora community in Southern Cameroon is far better with finances to support the revolution because of lack of poor leadership. Because the leaders eat the money. When money is raised for the people and when money is raised for the revolution, innocent lives are being paid as price for this revolution. But egg of sea, Tapang Iwo Tanku and his egg of sea surrogates, Saku's surrogates, are online insulting, belittling, questioning, fighting for the illusion of power instead of staying focused on how to win this revolution. The military forces of La République du Cameroon are spread all around the 14 counties inside southern Cameroon, spread all around the 2 regions inside southern Cameroon, northern region and southwest region. Yet we have many military in Ambazonia, in southern Cameroon, armed. Yet they don't have the courage to demolish, to destroy, to obliterate the forces of La République within the 14 counties in southern Cameroon. The forces of southern Cameroon, of Ambazonia, only know how to go after innocent people, go after weak people, go after people that they're not even supposed to go after, claiming that they are black legs. When would reason change the mindset of some of these people who are fighting against their own people instead of fighting against La République du Cameroon? Instead of defeating the forces of La République du Cameroon in their military camps, in their military base inside southern Cameroon. War is fought by soldiers and soldiers. But in the revolution of Ambazonia, the main task now is fighting against blacklegs, or fighting against people and demanding for money. Keep going like this revolution is gonna fail. If we keep going like this revolution will not see the light of the day. If we keep going like this revolution is a lost cause, because we have greedy leaders. Look at what is going on in Ivory Coast. One president will say he will not run for presidency in the next election, then turn around and say, oh, he's running for election. Typical African leaders. Typical African leaders who are all greedy, selfish. Look at what Zimbabwe military under the new president is doing to the people. As if Zimbabwe's life does not matter. As if African lives do not matter. We started this war to gain freedom, to gain independence, to gain sovereignty, not to kill our own brothers and sisters just because they do not agree with us, or just because they have friends who are military of the opposite team, you decide to go after them and kill them. I say they are blacklegs. But the soldiers of La République du Cameroon are still inside southern Cameroon. Why can't you go after them? Are you too scared? Are you too chicken? You don't have the guts, the courage to fight the soldiers? And you claim to be Ambazonian soldiers, instead going after the citizens of southern Cameroon, instead of going after the forces of La République du Cameroon. So the forces of La République du Cameroon have so many bases inside southern Cameroon. So many bases inside southern Cameroon, spread around all the 14 counties. But the soldiers don't have the guts. The soldiers of southern Cameroon do not have the courage. The soldiers of southern Cameroon, who even with the big-ass ADF forces, who claim to be the most dominant forces inside southern Cameroon, don't have the courage to go and fight the forces of La République du Cameroon in their military base, which is found inside southern Cameroon. Weak military forces. All southern Cameroonian forces, no matter where they are or what they're doing, they are weak, incompetent, and cannot win this revolution. They have been defeated mentally. They know they cannot attack the military bases inside southern Cameroon. They know they cannot attack the military bases of La République du Cameroon inside southern Cameroon. So they go after poor citizens of southern Cameroon who are suffering in the hands of La République, as well as all other southern Cameroonians who are also suffering. Our people are suffering because of La République du Cameroon. So why do we have to end their life because of the condition that they are going through? All in the name of blacklegs. All in the name of revolution. Has the revolution become anti-people? Is this what this revolution is about? Anti-Southern Cameroonians? You don't agree to kill? Everything is kill, kill, kill. But you cannot even kill the people who are killing you. The soldiers of La République du Cameroon who are killing you and your brothers and sisters. You cannot do that. This revolution is a lost cause. If you guys don't reason and think and act for the interests of the people of Southern Cameroon who have been suffering in the hands of La République du Cameroon, then this is a failed revolution. The leadership of Southern Cameroon have destroyed this revolution, and the soldiers are adding more salt on top of the wound by killing people in the name of blacklegs, by killing people because they don't agree with them, because they question the generals. This is stupidity, foolishness. This is not a revolution. This is Southern Cameroonians killing Southern Cameroonians. This is what is going on. Because if we were fighting a revolution, then we would stay focused on the task that we want to accomplish. We want to win our independence. And the only way for Southern Cameroonians to win their independence is to defeat the forces of La République du Cameroon military in Southern Cameroon by killing the soldiers of La République du Cameroon in their perspective bases inside Southern Cameroon. That is the way to win this revolution. Going after blacklegs, going after citizens of Southern Cameroon who do not agree with what people are saying or doing will not give us freedom, will not give us independence. No country will come and just give us independence. We will have to fight our enemy, which is the forces of La République du Cameroon, and defeat them in order to gain our independence. If you can't do that, if you think you can't do that, if you think because you don't have a better military or better guns and ammunition, so you can fight La République, then you have lost. You have lost completely without even doing any fighting. You've lost. It's time to change your mindset, Southern Cameroonian military or Southern Cameroon forces, and go after the big fish. And the big fish is all the forces of La République du Cameroon bases inside Southern Cameroon. That's the people we need to wipe out in order to win this revolution. Wipe that out. You do that, then you have a chance. Then you will have an opportunity. Keep killing Southern Cameroon in the name of blacklegs or disagreement, then you've lost all opportunity to win this revolution. This is King H. I'm out.